My name's Alice, and I'm here to talk to you about our idea that's called Nonna Knows. So what is the problem that we're looking to solve? Well, we've got an increasingly ageing population, and these guys have got loads of skills, loads of knowledge, and great experience, and we're really worried about losing all of that. So we also have a younger generation who really want to learn these skills and share those experiences. But what does this really mean? So over the last couple of days, we've had 193 people that we've spoken to about this idea. And what we found is 54% of the older generation that we spoke to really want to share their skills and knowledge. And 82% of the people that we spoke to from the younger generation really want to learn them. So let me tell you a really short story. When I was 18, I met a friend called Angela, who was 53, and we just happened to meet by coincidence. And it was lovely. We had these shared passions around painting and drawing, and I used to hang out with her in her shed with her guinea pigs, and we'd paint and draw, and it was lovely. But that was a happy accident, so how can we encourage more happy accidents like that? And that's where Nonna Knows comes in. So sharing life skills and experiences between generations. How does it work? So it's a not-for-profit organisation using technology to make connections between the older and younger generations. For example, if Nonna knows pasta making and how to make an authentic pasta, like my grandmother, my Nonna, that's Italian, does, and you want to learn it, we match those guys up. If Nonna knows how to change a wheel on your car, and you really want to know how you might fix that, we can make that happen. If Nonna knows about your favourite sport, and you want to understand the history behind it, we can match you guys up and make that happen. And the way that we do that is working with our partners to help the elderly set up their profiles and our younger audiences to upload a form of ID for security purposes to be checked with software such as those used by Airbnb. And we enable them to meet in a mutual place, such as a coffee morning. So one of the partners we've spoken to have been charity partners, so kind of piggybacking off of already existing events that happen. Once that connection's been made, the person who's gained the knowledge will make a donation to a charitable organisation. And we're looking to white label this, so it could be used for any organisation that want to match younger and older generations to learn skills. And we've already put this out there. So we've created a Facebook advert that's been up and running for a couple of days now, looking to target both of these demographics. And we pushed them towards a sign-up page that was live. And at 6 o'clock, we had 22 people signed up. But I've had a little message from one of the guys on my team. We've now got 26 people signed up. And they want to spend cash money, £10 to £20 per donation. So on to the cash monies. How much does this cost to run, and how many of these people do we need? So it will cost us £17,350 to build and launch. Roughly, we don't know, it's a good guess. And so in the first year, we expect that it will cost about £350 to run. And what that means is really, if 150 people give us a tenner over a course of a month, and that continues for a year, then we'd break even in the first year. And we've already got organisations that we've been talking to in order to work out how we might make this happen. So we've spoken to the lovely Jo at Age UK, Head of Fundraising and Marketing, and she said she really likes the idea, and she'd actually be really keen to talk to us about this after the event. We've also looked at different funding models, so such as the National Lottery, and they've got a digital fund at the moment that sounds spot on for what we're trying to do. So particularly one of the criteria is around bridging people together and bringing people together and building strong relationships across communities. We've also considered and spoken to various other partners, but guys, we're at Sync the City, and judges, we'd love it if you could help us with this, and we'd also love you people to as well. And why? Well, because of these people.
Yes, I think so. I think, people learning how to cook and sewing, for instance. I mean, a lot of youngsters don't know how to sew, but
Being an ex-electrician, I'm passionate young people don't understand even how to change a bulb.
I'd like to be able to show them how to bake because it's quite easy. Probably sewing, languages.
I'd love to do like DIY and car mechanics, because if I have like a tyre that's blown out or something, I don't have to change it.
So let's not lose what Nonna knows. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Really good pitch. So I suppose my question is really about the economics and how you become sustainable. I mean, grants are a great way of sort of kickstarting yourself off, but if it's going to become sustainable eventually, you need to create some kind of revenue stream. And I'm just curious, if the model is that the beneficiary of the learning is making a donation directly to charity, where does your revenue come from? Because I'm just still not quite clear on that piece.
So the idea would be we'd take a small cut just to cover the cost of running the organisation, but we also talked about ideas such as content creation. So there's some really lovely stories that could come out of these relationships that have been built, and how could we maybe look at creating a content strategy around that? Even ways that we might be able to productize it. So thinking around how might we package that up and sell that on as well.
That's really helpful. Thank you.
Thank you.